Hey ladies, so today I'm here to do what is in my hospital bag. So you guys already saw what I'm bringing for Revelyn, so I wanted to show you guys what I'm bringing for me as well as for my husband. So I am going to go ahead and switch to a view of just the suitcase, again like I did with the diaper bag because it's just easier to show you guys. But hopefully if I edit this how I'm thinking, I will kind of pop in and out talking about certain things. So before I switch the view over to my actual suitcase, I did want to show you guys a couple things. One being that I forgot to show in the diaper bag, because obviously this won't fit, that I am bringing my Boppy. So this is my Boppy. Obviously this is like, sorry, I keep hitting the Christmas tree behind me, so you might hear like little rattling. Obviously a Boppy is one of the essential things for breastfeeding. I hear so many moms say this is awesome. They can also just sit in it, and so they can use it for other things as well. But I definitely wanted to bring this with so that the lactation consultant can show me correctly how to use it while I'm there, and so this is definitely coming with. Now this is something unique that I saw, I think in maybe one person's what is in my hospital bag, and the reason that they had it is because at least here in the US, there are a lot of things that you can actually ask your hospital to take home with you, extra postpartum pads. Some of them will let you bring the, what is it called? It's basically like a tummy sucker in her. You more specifically get one if you get a C-section, but I guess you can actually ask for one even if you don't, and they will give it to you. So there's a lot of things like that. There are some hospitals too that will give you the leftover wipes and diapers in the bassinet as well, and some of them will give you a ton of other things that you ask for too. So I wanted to make sure that I had an extra bag because it definitely wouldn't fit in my suitcase. So I have this to be able to put the extra stuff. Okay, so this is my hospital bag. It has everything for me and my husband in it, but these are the two outside pockets, so I'll show you what's in these first. So the first thing is, strangely enough, we have two things of poop bags. Why do we have two things of poop bags? Because I have a service dog. So he is going to be with us during labor, and then he'll come back after delivery. So he's gonna leave right before I'm about to deliver with my mom. So we have these though in here because of course we are going to need them. So he is going to be staying probably not overnight with us. I'm not 100% sure. We'll probably decide when we're in the hospital how busy things are. But we are gonna have him, so we have poop bags. So the next thing is just gum, of course, mainly for my husband because he's a big gum person. So we have gum in here, and then also I have an extra camera battery for our vlogging camera because we purchased another one, seeing that it's probably a lot more likely that we're going to be filming more. So I have this, and it is fully charged already, and then I have an extra 32 gigabyte, which our other 32 gig is going to be in the DSLR that is filming right now, and then we have this 32 as well. And then in this pocket is actually my hospital gown. So this is like the sash that comes with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that yet, but this is the hospital gown. It's probably got dog hair on it because everything that's black ends up getting dog hair on it. So this is the hospital gown. So it has the snaps down the armholes, so you can easily open these up for skin to skin and breastfeeding. And it has the snaps all the way down the back as well, so that they can put the epidural in if you're doing that, or just need access to anything. So I do have this mainly because I am going to be giving birth to the entire internet, basically, so everyone's going to see me, so I wanted to look a little cute. So I did get my own because, let's face it, hospital gowns are ugly. So that is it for the outside pockets. So moving on to the inside, this is what it looks like. So I'll start with these things. I have just a pair of fuzzy socks in here, because I thought probably be a good idea to bring some fuzzy socks. So there's just two pair, a blue pair and a white pair. And then also I have this, which I put in here for some reason, but I can't remember why. So I should probably try to remember that. And then I also have nursing pads. Obviously, some women have leaking when they just have the colostrum. I have not had that issue, so I'm not sure if it will be an issue once the baby is here. And it can take a few days for your milk to come in, so I don't know if I will need these, but in case I'm in the hospital when it comes in, I of course want to have them. But leaking is not really a big issue when it came to my mom, and a lot of breastfeeding and pregnancy stuff kind of gets passed down from mom to daughter. So I'm not sure if I will need these a lot, but I do have them in here just in case. Now in this pocket, of course, as a lot of you have had babies know that the mesh underwear is like this huge thing, and I'm sorry I'm using my hands to talk. Otherwise it might be weird if you just hear me talking but nothing. So the mesh underwear is a huge thing. So I brought a pack of
just throw away. I don't care what happens to it underwear, because obviously once you have a baby, you have postpartum bleeding, and you can have leak issues, of course, and ruin your underwear. So I did just get a pack of these. I saw a few other ladies brought them and said that they used them, so I thought, why not grab a pair so I don't care about these and they can get ruined. Then in this last one up here, I have a bunch of nursing bras. So up here is undergarments. I will not show you my husband's, but I have his boxers packed in there for him. And then I have these nursing bras, which I've heard a lot of women say that they didn't end up wearing a bra just because so many people are coming in lactation consultant and trying to teach you how to latch and stuff like that, and so a lot of them just never wore a bra. But in case, I do need one to go home though, of course. I have this nursing bra, which is just a sports bra nursing bra by Motherhood, and it just snaps right here. So it just snaps off like this. And then I have this one, which is a little bit fancier. So I have that one, and then I also have this one, which has the removable pads in it, so you can take them out if you want. So I just have that one. So I only packed 3 because I have a feeling I may not end up wearing a bra much, but I definitely need one for the way home, and I don't know which one I'm gonna wear. So that is it for the top half. So for what is left in here, I of course have my birth plan, which you guys already saw. I did a previous video. If you have not seen it, I will link it down in the description box for you to check it out. And then I have this handy dandy nursing cover. So this is my nursing cover that I have, and it is actually from a website that if you have a coupon code, you can get a free one. I think pretty much everyone, at least in the US it seems, when you go to your obstetrician for your first appointment, you end up getting these coupon codes for them. If I can find my coupon code, I'm pretty sure they're good as many times. I will link it below for you guys, so if you want to get a free one. Shipping is the only thing you pay. It is like $15 shipping, but that is like the low, for the low end covers, that's like the starting price of them. So it's really not that bad, and this one has this metal piece in the neckline, which is what I love because I haven't seen them in any other ones except this particular brand. And it allows you to see your baby while they're feeding without exposing yourself to the outside world, so you can make sure they're latched correctly and they're paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing, but you're not exposing yourself, like I said. So this one is really, really cute. They have ton of patterns on there, so you'll probably find something that you like, and if you want to pay a little bit more, you can get it monogrammed as well. So yeah, this is the one that I got. Then next I have another wet bag, which you guys saw the other one in my diaper bag. This one actually has mama cloth in it. So more about mama cloth for you guys. Basically it really isn't that much bigger of a step if you're already cloth diapering, because you're already going through the extra wash cycles of cleaning your cloth diapers. And so I thought, why not go ahead and try it? These things are way softer than like a traditional pad. So these are what they look like, and you can get them in all different patterns. These are just the patterns that I got. I got a total of 10 of them. Now I am bringing, I think I have 1, 2, 3, I have 6 of them to bring with me to the hospital, because I am just going to use their disposable ones while I am in the hospital. But the last day that I'm there, the day of discharge, I would like to actually use these on my way home. So I just have a few of these because obviously I don't want to leave a bunch of them in a wet bag for a few days because I won't be able to wash them. So it's really, really easy process. If you guys want me to talk more about mama cloth, it's kind of a weird subject, I know, but once I use them more and kind of get a handle on how to do things and stuff like that, if you guys want to see a video on it, whether I like it, whether I don't like it, cleaning process, things like that, then let me know, and I of course would be willing to do a video for you guys. I'm just excited about the fact that these way softer, much softer than a pad. And so considering you are bleeding very heavily for several days, sometimes having the actual like postpartum pads are just not comfortable. I've never been a pad person. I don't like them. They're uncomfortable, and so knowing that I have to wear them is kind of daunting to me, and these kind of are making it a little bit less daunting, seeing that I will at least have something a little more comfortable. Yes, so my husband insisted that we bring Apple TV, and I wasn't sure we were actually going to end up using this, but my sister-in-law actually said that it'd probably be a good idea because her and her husband ended up watching a lot of movies because she was in labor for quite a while, and so bringing Apple TV wasn't a bad idea, and they have the ability to hook this up with their TV and stuff like that. So this is what Ryan wanted to bring just in case, so we have Netflix on here and everything like that, so that is why this is coming with. Now, there are a few things that I do not have in here because I am wearing them currently, but they're kind of like in a specific place so that if my water breaks or if I go into labor or whatever, then I can go ahead and just grab them quick before we leave. So, and currently right now I'm wearing my going home outfit, well, part of it. I'm going to be bringing my skinny jeans with, and then also I have this, which is just an easy flannel. Button-ups are going to be my life for the next probably year because I'm going to be nursing. So I have just this flannel for going home with one of my nursing tank tops. So I have these. So that's going to be my going home outfit. And then also another thing I'm packing with me is my yoga pants. So I'm going to be bringing those. Then I have 2 nursing tank tops, just this like oatmeal colored one and a black one, and they're by Motherhood, and they just have the snap down so that you can nurse easy. And then I also have in here this nursing sleep, what would you call it? I don't really know. It's just like a sleep dress kind of. So I have one of these, and then it also comes with a robe, which I have in here as well. First, my husband took out a pair of his pants and told me he put them back, but he didn't. So I'll have to go find those and track them down. But I have just a pair of these for him, and then he had another pair like this, but they're blue, that I put in here for him. And then I have 2 cardigans to go over my nursing tank tops because I have a feeling that it's colder in hospitals. They're, they just feel cold. So I have this cardigan, and then I have my blue cardigan. And then underneath, the last thing that I'm going to show you is 2 shirts for my husband, which is just a red shirt, and this just plain t-shirt for him. So that is what I have for him. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys is my toiletry bag and what I am bringing toiletry wise with me. So this is what it looks like. It's actually one of those things that was like at Victoria's Secret, you spend $75, you get this free thing. So that's where I got it. So it does have the ability, it has this hook here so you can hook it up on what's it called? I can't think right now, on the door. So in this first compartment right here, I have 2 loofahs, one for my husband, one for me, and then I have our shampoo, our conditioner, and our body wash. And then this is actually a thing of coconut oil. I'm planning on using this instead for nipple cream, instead of like the name brand things that you can find. This is also a great natural alternative for you to use, so I am using this. And then also you can use it for diaper rash. So fun fact, and it is cloth diaper safe. So I have that in there, and then in here I have some ibuprofen for my husband in case he gets a headache. So I have that in there. So that's it for the first compartment, and then in the second compartment I have kind of a bunch of stuff, so I'll actually take this stuff out for you guys. So I have me and my husband's toothbrushes in here. We have like a pack of like 8 of them, so I just grabbed 2 new ones and put them in here so we don't have to grab them before we leave. Then I also have 2 contact cases because both me and my husband wear contacts. And then I have an Old Spice deodorant for my husband and a Secret deodorant for me. Then my husband uses Q-tips every single day, and so I have Q-tips for him. And then I have these simple, this is what I use to take off all my makeup every day, so I just went ahead and bought a travel one to keep in here so I didn't have to grab my big one. So this is just a travel size of the simple makeup cleansing wipes, and so I have that as well. I also decided to put some wisp things in here. I don't know if I will use them, but I figured, if I don't have time to brush my teeth, but somebody is coming and I want to not kill them with my breath, I would pack these. So I have those in there. Then I have a thing of Colgate. We use Tom's, but they did not have a mini size of that. So I just went ahead and put one of these in there. And the last thing in here is BioTrue contact cleanser. So this is not actually what we use. We tried it and we weren't super fan of it, but it's perfectly fine for a few days. But it's just a trial size one, so we kept this one in here. So that is actually it for toiletries wise, what we are bringing.
So yes, I am bringing makeup with me, and people might be like, what are you gonna put makeup on for and stuff? You're in the hospital. The truth is though that we still vlog our daily lives, and we're still going to be vlogging every day while we're in the hospital. And so I would like to look at least a little presentable, as well as because we're going to be having pictures taken, and then also we're going to have visitors. And so I don't want to look like a complete mess. So I would, just for my own peace of mind, like to at least have some makeup. And to begin with, my makeup routine, I take 5 minutes not even to do my makeup every single day. So it really isn't something that I have to go out of my way to do. And so I am bringing some of those things with. And so I have my makeup brushes, which are a little dirty. Sorry, I am not really the one that keeps up with cleaning makeup brushes. I know I should, but I don't. But I just have like my face brush. This is a stippling brush, but I actually use it for blush because it works perfectly for it, I find. And then I just have 3 eyeshadow brushes. So simple, and actually I will only use 1 eyeshadow because I just realized that I brought my 1 eyeshadow with, which you'll see in a second. So I am bringing very few makeup products with me. The first being that eyeshadow that I talked about. Now the reason I don't need 3 eyeshadow brushes is because this is the only one I'm bringing. It's like a duotone gold and rose color basically, and it's by Color Design in the color Kitten Heel. So this is the one that I actually use every single day, so I'm just bringing it with because it's really simple and it makes you look like you did more work on your eyes because of like the duotone than you did. But it's very, very simple to use. So I'm bringing that. Then I have La Femme Hollywood in Dusty Rose blush. I don't wear blush every day, so I'm not really sure if I'll use that, but I'm bringing it just in case for pictures and stuff. And then also I have Bare Minerals, the Bare Mineral Ready Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20. This is, I think, the lightest shade, which is Fair C10, and this stuff I love. I don't have a lot of acne issues or pigmentation issues really with my face, so it is probably a medium coverage powder, I would say, and depending on the brush you use, you can get more buildup, obviously, but I wouldn't suggest it probably if you do have a lot of discoloration and such. But this has been one of my favorites. It doesn't make me break out, which is a reason I love it, because I can have sensitive skin to certain products. So this one I really, really love. Then the only concealer I will probably ever buy again, which is the Boing Benefit Concealer, and this is also in the lightest shade 01. I love this thing. It doesn't make me break out. The only issue I have is that it is a pot, so it's almost impossible to keep it completely clean. And it sucks, but I love this thing and it never makes me break out. I never have issues and it covers what I need it to, so I like it. Then I just have a trial size of the Benefit They're Real mascara. I've been using this for quite a while and I really like it. And then the only eyeliner that I will use is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On, and so I use this on my top and bottom waterline. So I have this, and then also this is my liquid liner, which I've had this so long it's like rubbing off and I don't even know where to get Bombshell products, so I need to find out because I really like this. I got it in like one of my first Ipsy bags a long time ago and it's still going. And so it is Bombshell. I can't tell you anything else though because it's rubbed off. Ooh, it's the color Onyx. But this is a really, really good liquid liner, so I like this a lot. So that is all I'm bringing makeup wise. Like I said, I'm just bringing it because we are vlogging every day. I'd like to look semi-presentable, and because we're taking pictures, I don't want to look dead. So that is it for what I'm bringing with me to the hospital for me and my husband. My husband didn't really want to pack a ton for him other than obviously the essentials because he can easily come back if he needs something or if he's too bored he needs a book, which he probably will bring a book with. I actually didn't even mention that, so I probably will mention for him to pack a book in there. But other than that, there really isn't a ton that we need to bring with. But I also am making a list currently of things to grab before we go, like phone chargers, things that we can't pack right now because we need them, but we need to remember them as we walk out the door. And even if it's an emergency and I have to walk out the door that second, it's not a huge deal because we're not far from the hospital, so my husband can just run back and get things. So I am not too stressed out about forgetting things, but if you guys have any ideas of things that you guys brought or think that I may have missed or I don't need, then go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Like I said, our hospital does give us a lot of things like postpartum pads and a bunch of other things, so I don't need to pack those with me. But for the most part, I think I might have everything I need, but I know all hospitals are different, and I've read your guys' comments, and some of your hospitals don't provide things that our hospitals do, especially if you're in other countries. But it has been really cool to see your guys' feedback, and thank you so much for your suggestions for the diaper bag. Revelynn's diaper bag is pretty much completely different now. I did take out pretty much all 0 to 3 after reading your guys' comments, and just newborn. And if for some reason she doesn't fit newborn and she does need 0 to 3, my husband can just come home quick and get what we need. So thank you guys for your feedback. I appreciate it, and yeah, I guess I will see you guys. Not sure if I'm going to actually see you guys at the end of the week with an update. If I do an update, it's probably going to be up Saturday, possibly, because I like to do my updates after my appointments, and my appointments are on Friday. So if I do one, it will be up on Saturday. But if I have a baby by then there won't be a video up yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. So I will see you guys next time, whether it be meeting Revellynn or a pregnancy update, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.